Hi there, it's Kurt Hake here again for another app development video. This time I will show you the upgrades that I made to the weather app. This time I made two upgrades, a small one and a big one. The small upgrade should already be obvious. I added a background image in addition to the existing background color. I know this is a relatively simple upgrade, but I had actually never done it before, so I decided to try it and learn how to format it. Now, the other upgrade took much more time and effort. That was adding a way to change the units. As you may have noticed, there's a button below the temperature that reads Change Units. So when I press this button, it will toggle between Fahrenheit and Celsius and Kelvin. And whenever the units change, the weather information is reloaded to match. Like so. Now this may seem like a simple addition, but it actually required a lot of new code, since there was nothing that originally even kept track of units, let alone that changed them. So anyway, I'll show you the code now. Now, the upgrades can be found entirely in these three files. Well, I guess with a couple minor exceptions. The most important new code is here. So the image background code is here inside container.js. I placed it within the existing view and I just formatted it to fit my needs. Again, pretty simple, just something new that I hadn't done before. Then the new code for the unit button is in the other two files, Weather API and Details. So first let's look at Weather API. You'll notice that it now has a third parameter, which is the units. And then based on the unit name that's passed in, a string called unit string will be generated, and it sets the units to imperial or metric as needed. And then in the details file, I imported touchable opacity so I could create the button. And then I added three new variables to state, which you'll see here. There's one that keeps track of the units, the temperature units, and then two more that keep track of the most recent location. And that's so that we can quickly reload the current location using the units. Then I created a new function that I just called change units, which you'll see here. And it's what's called to change the units from Fahrenheit to Celsius to Kelvin to Fahrenheit, etc. And then interspersed throughout the rest of this code are some other minor changes to the code that do things like change the new variables that were added, like the new state variables. And then finally, near the end, is the code for the new button. As you can see, it calls change units, that new function. It calls that when it's pressed. And that summarizes the most important parts of the new upgrades. So I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.